What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Carla Palmer, with another tip to help you GYSB. Alright, so first things first, who am I? I am Carla Palmer. I am the founder and the creator of The Carla Palmer Show and the GYSB movement. Over a decade ago, I was successful with weight loss. I wanted to get my sexy back. So I started this journey to losing weight, and I ended up losing over 50 pounds. And throughout that journey, and as the journey has continued, because it's a never-ending journey, there's always an area that needs a little bit of work or a lot of work. So the GYSB movement is a journey that never ends. But I was successful with the weight loss piece, and I started to inspire other people. At least that's what they told me. So because I felt like, hey, you know, this is something good, this is something positive that I feel like other people are really benefiting from, let me start this health and fitness movement. So that's what the GYSB movement is all about. So listen, spring is coming and we are springing forward. Everybody's gotten the email or the notification that this is the weekend that we set our clocks forward. So I wanted to share something that I read in this book by Stephen Covey, who is the author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Y'all remember the 7 Habits craze, right? Many years ago, there are still some really great principles in that book. So I'm not going to say that it's an old book that doesn't have any value anymore. It has tons of value. But remember the 7 Habits craze, right? So he had also written this book called First Things First Every Day by Stephen Covey. And it's interesting because it just has little tips or sayings or quotes that go with each day of the year. Now I skip ahead, and that's okay because you still get a good quote, right? So today I wanted to do this quote because I think it goes with what's coming up, which is spring. All right, so here's the quote by Stephen R. Covey. It says, "To change the results, we need to change the paradigm." You understand that? To change the results, we need to change the paradigm. So if your paradigm is, oh gosh, we're springing forward, what does that mean? That means I lose an hour of sleep. That means I'm not going to be able to catch up with my sleep because I'm going to be all out of whack. My body clock is going to be off. Oh my gosh, I'm so irritated. That's a stinky, nasty, negative paradigm. So we need to have a paradigm shift about springing forward. What is that new paradigm shift that you should have? Well, it has to work for you. But for me, instead of that stinking thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose an hour, you know what? I'm like, this whole thing is great. Springing forward, spring cleaning, changing habits to more positive ones. Just look at the way that you do things, and it may even include looking at your sleep habits. Do you have a bedtime? Maybe this is a time for you to say, you know what? I'm springing forward. I'm going to bed an hour earlier than I normally do the night before I spring forward. That way my clock won't be as off. Maybe even the next morning you get up a little earlier, like maybe 20 minutes earlier, and sleep with the blinds open so that when you wake up, you get the sunlight coming in. Go for a walk, right? Really embrace that spring is coming and embrace it with a new habit. Now, that might not be your habit, but think of something that you could do differently that is going to add value to your life, and look at it as a way to, I don't know, you always hear people say, oh, I'm starting on Monday. Spring cleaning, I'm starting on Monday. I'm starting with a clean slate. Yeah, let's look at it like that. If you're starting with a clean slate, what are some of the positive habits that you are going to put in place on this new clean slate? So maybe sleep is one of them. Sleep is so very important. It helps with our mood. It helps with our energy level. It helps to be able to get those workouts in that you need to get in because, maybe that's something you need to add too, okay? Maybe that's something. Maybe you need to add, you know what? This spring, I'm going to do 5 workouts instead of 4 workouts a week. Or I'm going to do 2 workouts instead of no workouts this week, right? So this spring, I'm going to add fitness to my new things to do on my clean slate. I'm going to add a new bedtime, a regular bedtime routine to this clean slate. I'm going to declutter my home so that I can embrace the coming of spring on this clean slate. You know what? I'm going to meditate every morning and read my Bible on this new clean slate. There are so many things that we can do that are going to add extreme amount of value to our daily lives on this clean slate. You guys, spring is coming, and spring is coming with or without you. So you can go and approach this springing the clock forward with a stinking attitude, or you can embrace it and say, you know what? Saturday night, I'm going to bed at 10 o'clock instead of 11 o'clock. Or Saturday night, you know what? I'm going to stay in and I'm not going to go out because I want to be able to feel good on Sunday morning when the time changes. So just think about that. It's just some things to think about. I know I'm being silly about some things, but there's a lot of truth here. There's a lot that you can take away from this video if you're open to it. So it's about a paradigm shift, okay? Let me read the quote one more time by Stephen R. Covey. To change the results, we need to change the paradigm. All right, change your paradigm. Also, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll be posting more videos, you guys. This is actually really fun. And that's another commitment that I have, right? So my commitment this spring, or, even before the time change, my commitment over the past couple of weeks was to continue to put videos on my YouTube channel. I like interacting with you guys. I love live streaming, but videos are okay too. And I'm getting used to videos. I'm really used to live streaming because I have a Periscope account and I do my Facebook Live on the Carla Palmer Show on Facebook. Check that out too if you want to. And sometimes I go live on YouTube. Oh, actually, I've gone live on YouTube twice. If you want to find me on all of my other handles, you can look at the links below and it'll take you there. But until then, I will see you on the next Carla Palmer Show. Take care. Bye-bye.